Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And I'm not gonna lie, today has been a really interesting day. We started off with some XRP lawsuit updates, then we headed over into some XRP lawsuit conspiracies. We talked about billionaires, we talked about every freaking thing. But right now, we are not only talking about the price, we are also talking about some percentages and the fact that this is literally one of the craziest opportunities of our freaking lifetimes. That's again how I like to describe it. One of the craziest freaking opportunities of a lifetime. Now, here are some XRP ROI stats that traders need to know. In my opinion, looking at the real ROI or looking at this as a trader is not really that different. It's mostly looking about it logically from the perspective that XRP literally, in the most literal form, is going to be one of the craziest investments ever. But let's quickly start out first with this little tweet by Biden, just because otherwise I might forget to show it to you guys. And it was really interesting, in my opinion, to just quickly listen to what he just said.
The reason I'm bothering to do this is I keep hearing on the press Biden's going to raise your taxes. Anybody making less than $400,000 a year will not pay a single penny in taxes. And we will not increase the deficit either, unlike the last gigantic tax cut, which increased the deficit by $2 trillion. It's about balancing the system and growing. The reason I'm bothering.
Okay, I hope you guys actually heard that one properly, because it's a little bit difficult for me to show you guys the sound over on the MacBook, but hopefully you heard it. It's interesting. Did he mean if you're making less than 400,000 a year, you don't have to pay any taxes anymore from the future? Or does it mean it won't increase the taxes? There's a little bit of a debate about that in the comment section. But let's dive right into XRP's stats, because it is definitely quite interesting. Price and volume rallies expose the efficiency of different blockchains. In the case of XRP, the settlement time is 3 seconds and the transaction fee is $0.0004. The altcoin has emerged as a fast and unbelievably affordable altcoin. This has led XRP to be ranked as the 7th top performer in the last 7 days, with the price up 52.45%. The increasing social activity on the XRP blockchain, the positive price action over the past 2 weeks against Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the increasing trade volume have been key factors in the XRP price rally. Based on the above chart, which you can see right here is just, it has volatility in there. Volatility has remained low largely. It has dropped nearly 40%, and this is based on the comparison with the last bull run, because in 2017, the price appreciated 68,300%, which is also really crazy if you start to think about it. Hodlers have seen 3-digit returns since the beginning of the altcoin rally based on data from Maher. The short-term ROI made XRP lucrative for retail traders. And to be honest, if you really start to think about it, you can trade, you can buy, it doesn't matter what you do. With crypto the way it's going right now, it is so ridiculously difficult to lose money. Then again, if you compare it to US dollars or compare it to Bitcoin, it is way better if you bought XRP at any one of these points throughout the last couple of months or even the year. It's only a little bit worse if you compare it to, I guess, the change versus US dollar month to date. I guess over the last month, it's not been too good, obviously, because this is actually, wait a minute. Yeah, it's from the start of the month up till now. And this one, I believe, right? This is, I believe, from the beginning of the month up to now. This is the beginning of the quarter to now, the beginning of the year to now. And Ethereum on a 1-year basis is basically outperformed as well in a negative sense. Ethereum has outperformed XRP, but the rest of these ones is doing a lot better for. Maybe not today because Ethereum broke out, but you guys get the picture, right? It's not always going to be better, but it's actually performing ridiculously crazy. And a lot of people are still hating on XRP, even though if you start to look at these numbers, it is ridiculously juicy. I can't get it. Based on the above price chart, both the short-term and long-term ROI makes it profitable for hodlers. The volatility is relatively high, and in case traders are looking for a less volatile asset with lower risk to return ratio, then altcoins like Ethereum and BNB may be the right pick. I would, kind of disagree, but kind of agree as well. With XRP, you're basically betting on a lawsuit, which you don't have with Ethereum and BNB. Then again, if XRP is deemed a security, we'll most likely see some really negative things happening for the entire crypto market anyway, so why not just take the bet is the way that I like to view it. XRP continues to remain undervalued, which I agree with, at the current price level, but the price is expected to continue rising as the lawsuit just kind of picks up the pace. The lawsuit may have been the catalyzing event in XRP's price rally, since it mobilized support and demand from traders. Despite controversies surrounding the SEC lawsuit, there was high demand for XRP, and with a price gain of over 50% in the last week, XRP is likely to continue rallying. And that's the fun fact. A lot of people are commenting down below, "Hey Dusty, you're posting a lot of news, and that's nice, but when XRP pump, when XRP rally?" Really though? Really? I mean, if you look at any metric here, XRP is outperforming most cryptos like crazy. It's just going ridiculously proper. It's going plus 50% in 1 week, plus 150% in 1 month, plus 320% in in 3 months, in 1 quarter, and 600% up in 1 year. And even, I guess, on the year to date, since the start of this year, it's 550% up. You can't make this up. These are real numbers, you know? It's really how it went. So you guys asking for a big pump because you finally want it, you've been waiting for so long, you haven't. It's been pumping all the time. I don't get it though. I don't get it. Why people are really so heavy about that all the time. It's pumping all the freaking time. It's ridiculously crazy how much money we're making right here. You might say, "Oh, but Dusty, here we're dipped down, we're low. We are freaking $1.54. We're at the start of freaking April. Let's quickly check it out. At the start of freaking April, we were at 55 cents. At the start of at the start of May, I guess we were up a little bit higher at about 167. Then again, we're a little bit down from that point. Start of May, you'll most likely again at the end of May see XP price again ridiculously high. You'll be like, "Oh, at the start of the month it was so freaking low." That's again what we most likely will be seeing again. Former Ripple CTO's XRP dumping spree continues, but here's the twist. And I would say the twist is that he's running out. Somebody says, "What interesting this time?" One interesting transaction to note here is that McCallum received $400 million from Ripple Labs on May 1st, and XRP enthusiasts Leonidas has monitored McCallum's previous XRP sales and tweeted about the dumps regularly on various occasions. This time, no different. He stated that he was selling. There's nothing really different about this, by the way. They're saying in the title as if it's something different, but I don't think there's any difference at all, to be completely honest with you. But here's the twist. There's no twist, so I don't know exactly what they were on about right there. It's just the fact that if he keeps on going on like this, he'll be done with all the sales at the end of freaking summer. And that's freaking huge for XRP. I've told you guys about that before. Then once more, guys, let me know what you think about this video down below. How is the XRP lawsuit now, and where can I trade XRP? I guess the lawsuit right now is in kind of a predicament. It's like a waiting game for the judge to make a verdict, which is going to be coming out really shortly here, though. Ooh, this is a sponsored article by Nexo, I think. Wait a minute. It says here, by Bitcoinist in sponsored article. And it says Nexo right here. No, it actually looks like it's more of a Bex Plus type of commercial. Okay, so this is just a commercial type of article. They didn't really want to cover this. They just wanted to make some money on it. But okay, the lawsuit right now, as it currently stands, is doing quite well. But we have kind of a waiting game right now for the judge to let go. What exactly is going to happen to all those documents? Because I believe if Ripple gets the documents the SEC has been trying to hide, it could be a huge impulse. But we just want to have them. Right? And the judge has to rule on that, which he's going to do this week. Then XRP's market cap hits $75 billion, 3% of the total market cap. I keep telling you guys, I think XRP will at least get back, let's say, about 15% or so of the entire crypto market cap. Right now, Ethereum, I believe, is about 16% or so. Don't quote me on that number, maybe 13% or so that it has. And I think XRP is going to kind of get to that number once more, kind of being close to Ethereum. Of course, BNB is now also in this list, but then again, I think BNB and Ethereum should be splitting up that number because they're both platformers. XRP really shouldn't be hurt too much because of a BNB. At least I would personally think so. I think it's going to get back up there, guys. 75 billion is just a little milestone throughout the journey, but it's just a start. And then comedian Bill Maher doesn't get Bitcoin. Money, unlike crypto, is generated by something real, and I think that's really funny for him to say. Mike O'Malley said, Bill discouraging his audience from investing in crypto is one of the greatest things to happen in a long time. It's definitely interesting. Let's put it like that, right? It's definitely interesting. The dollar system has some very real, very damaging externalities. Alex has done a fantastic job documenting them. And yeah, all I can say about dollars is, man, if you really start to understand the banking system, you get a little bit afraid of it all. And to be honest, the dollar isn't that safe like some people make it out to be. It really isn't. Ethereum bulls control 100% of this week's $470 million Ethereum options expiry. Ether's spectacular rise to $3,300 has rendered all of the bearish put options worthless ahead of the Friday's $470 million expiry. Well, yeah, they had a pretty huge surge, and a lot of people are really making some heavy money right now and are really happy. Currently, almost every single one of these 75.9 thousand put or sell option contracts will become worthless if Ethereum manages to remain above $3,100 until Friday, 8 a.m. Ether's growth has been fueled by the growth of DeFi, which has recently surpassed $60 billion in total value locked, according to the bank. Yet, CEO, chairman, and co-founder Animoca Brands perfectly described the scene. DeFi will shape finance in incredibly fundamental ways. Perhaps the biggest way, including in China, is in financial education. Imagine a world where financial inclusion is not just about having a bank account, but being able to easily and effectively participate in various capital opportunities, which DeFi is making so ridiculously easy, as with the traditional system, not everybody has a chance at that. So I think it's really juicy. And then here's why Grayscale's Ethereum Trust skyrocketed today. Well, of course, people are speculating like crazy right now, and Grayscale, of course, wants to be part of that too. You might want to say that a lot of these bigger announcements from huge companies, which we discussed earlier, like eBay, are also adding some fuel to the fire. Might definitely be so. That's why people are a little bit more excited about it even, because, they're talking about NFTs, and NFTs are mostly on Ethereum right now. So, hey, 1 + 1 is 2. Then again, Ethereum in general just now, because the whole Biden tax ordeal is doing proper, and BNBs as well. I talked about it over in Patreon. I talk about it over in the videos. The cryptos are just doing properly right now because people want to have them. I don't think I've refreshed in a little while right here. I think it's stuck. But again, my internet is not too good right here, so that might be the case. But Ethereum right now and a lot of those other ones are just juicy, as I've said before, because, well, if there's going to be more capital gains tax, people are going to be going even heavier into DeFi, and that is something you should remember. All right, but that was it for today's episode. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto update.